Imagine this, a human ship that vanished 30,000 years ago is coming back, and it's about to shake the entire galaxy. Humans? Underestimating them now would be the deadliest mistake anyone could make. And this was just the beginning. For 30,000 years, humanity stayed silent. Every alien civilization believed humans were nothing more than a footnote, a weak species that had long vanished. But now, that story was coming back to life. The aliens were superior. Their AI thought faster than any human brain. Their weapons could tear through stars. Their fleets outnumbered humanity's combined forces 1,000 times over. And then the ghost ship appeared. Ancient, yet impossibly advanced. Silent, yet alive in every sense of reading. The alarms blared. Experts stared in disbelief, hearts racing. Humanity's highest council convened. Every face carried the same question. Why is it coming back? Scientists scanned and rescanned it. AI systems analyzed every fragment of data. Nothing made sense. The ship seemed alive, moving as if it had a mind of its own. Military strategists deployed fleets. But humanity realized this wasn't a simple intercept mission. We are being underestimated, but it's time to prove them wrong. Then, a voice cut through the silence. A human voice, 30,000 years old. Clear, defiant. Who is listening? Every human leader froze. Shock and awe flooded every face. For the first time, humanity realized aliens had been wrong. Humans weren't small, weak, or predictable. That assumption was their greatest mistake. The ghost ship slowly advanced toward human territory. Every sensor beeped. Every AI alert fired. This was not just a signal. It was a challenge. As the ship activated its shields, human fleets attempted interception. But the ghost ship moved on its own. Alive. Unpredictable. And that was the moment everything changed. Every human felt it. The era of silence was over. Humanity was about to respond. But were they ready? Their minds, their strategy, their courage enough to face the galaxy's most advanced forces? Then came the shock. The ship's trajectory suddenly shifted. Erratic, impossible to predict. Human sensors struggled. Alien fleets from distant sectors were reacting. Too late. The galaxy was not prepared for what humans would do next. Viewer engagement line. If this part is giving you chills, comment HFY below and show the galaxy who we really are. Then came the message. Not text, not code, a warning. We have returned, and your lives will never be the same again. Human strategists, scientists, and AI analysts all shared the same thought. Could this ship finally prove that underestimating humanity was the deadliest mistake in the galaxy? The ship's lights pulsed, and suddenly another signal appeared. This one wasn't just a warning. It hinted at humanity's long-lost secrets and perhaps the next stage of human evolution. In the next part, we'll see humanity's first response and how they begin to uncover the ghost ship's breathtaking, century-spanning secrets. The galaxy held its breath. Humanity had been silent for 30,000 years, and now, the ghost ship wasn't just moving. It was alive, breathing, calculating. Every alien fleet that had ever dismissed humans now turned their attention toward the approaching enigma. On Earth's, or what humans now call the United Terran Alliance, command deck, scientists, strategists, and AI analysts were frantically studying the ship. Every reading contradicted the last. Its technology was ancient yet impossibly advanced. Its energy signature was unlike anything recorded in human history, or alien archives. Impossible, muttered Dr. Elena Voss, the lead quantum physicist. It shouldn't even exist. Its propulsion, it defies the laws of physics as we understand them. Yet there it was, moving steadily, silently toward them. Humans, underestimated for millennia, were now forced to react, and react they did. Every fleet was mobilized. Every AI system was turned to maximum capacity. Humans were cautious, yes, but they were not powerless. Their unpredictability, their greatest asset, was about to shine. And then it happened. The ghost ship, for the first time, emitted a pulse of energy, not destructive, Not threatening, observational, almost sentient. Human scientists realized it was scanning them, learning, calculating. The aliens panicked. Their fleets, confident in centuries of superiority, had never encountered anything like this. Every AI system in the galaxy struggled to predict the ship's trajectory. Every military strategy faltered. Humans, however, saw opportunity. Commander Eric Thorne, a decorated veteran of interstellar skirmishes, stood on the bridge of the lead human battleship. It's not attacking, it's observing. Let's make sure it sees what we're capable of. And so, the first human gambit began. Not with brute force, but with intelligence, strategy, and audacity. Small, unarmed scout ships approached the ghost ship, but only to observe. Every move calculated to communicate, to show humanity's presence, but not provoke conflict. And the ghost ship responded, not violently, but subtly, its lights pulsing patterns, almost like recognition. It was then humanity realized the terrifying truth. This was not just a ship. It was a repository of their own history. A vessel carrying humans. Humans who had been lost, hidden, or evolved during the 30,000-year silence. Across the galaxy, alien fleets adjusted their positions. They sensed a threat they could not measure, a species they could not predict. And humans who had been underestimated for centuries, smiled quietly. Viewer engagement line. If you're loving humanity's comeback, hit like now and stand with the unstoppable human spirit. But the tension was far from over. The ghost ship's movements became sharper, faster, more intentional. It was no longer drifting. It was heading toward a cluster of human colonies, almost as if guiding humanity's fleets toward a purpose they had not yet understood. "Prepare for first contact," said Commander Thorne, voice calm but eyes blazing. "Whatever this ship wants, it's going to involve us." And then the first alien scouts arrived. Sleek, deadly, and heavily armed, they moved in to intercept the ghost ship. But the humans had anticipated this. With no ships in the immediate vicinity, the aliens were confused. Their sensors picked up nothing. Yet one by one, scout vessels vanished without explanation. No explosions, no debris, just gone. Scientists stared at the readings. AI analysts recalculated, and the humans realized the most chilling possibility. The ghost ship itself was defending them. "And that was the moment everything became real," whispered Dr. Voss. "The ghost ship, it's not just returning, it's protecting us." The aliens had no idea what they were facing. The humans, underestimated for millennia, were starting to grasp the advantage. Their greatest weapon was not technology, but unpredictability. Then came the first communication attempt from the ghost ship. Not a voice, not words, symbols, patterns, a language almost familiar, human, yet evolved, alien to the human eye. Commander Thorne leaned in. "It's trying to tell us something. Something important. Something we need to understand before they attack." And then it happened. From the ghost ship's core, a massive pulse of energy lit up the sector. Every alien ship froze. Every human sensor went haywire. And in that blinding flash, one message burned itself into the minds of every human leader. "We are the lost, we're your future. And we have returned to change the galaxy." The galaxy was no longer silent. Humanity was no longer underestimated. In the next part, we'll explore the first direct alien encounter, the shocking tactics humans employ, and the secrets the ghost ship begins to reveal. The galaxy trembled as the first alien scouts approached. Sleek, black vessels with weapons that could annihilate a planet arrived in formation, their sensors locked on the ghost ship. For the aliens, it was simple. Intercept, destroy, and remove this anomaly before humanity could react. But humans were ready in ways the aliens could never predict. Commander Eric Thorne stood on the bridge of the flagship Intrepid Dawn, watching the alien fleet materialize on the view screen. They think this is a standard mission. They have no idea what they're up against. On board the ghost ship, subtle energy pulses rippled along at hull. The humans could feel it almost like a heartbeat. And then, without warning, it moved. Not erratically, but strategically, guiding human fleets into positions that no alien tactical AI could anticipate. The first engagement began. Alien weapons fired. A storm of plasma and ion beams streaked toward human ships. Conventional defenses would have been obliterated instantly, but humans acted differently. Scouts maneuvered unpredictably. Drones disrupted alien targeting systems, and the ghost ship seemed to absorb or redirect the energy with eerie precision. And then came the first shock. One alien scout, the largest in formation, vanished entirely. No explosion, no debris. Sensors detected only a faint energy signature, a signal almost human in origin. Panic rippled through the alien ranks. "Impossible," said the lead alien commander through their translator. "This cannot be happening." Humans, however, were not panicking. They were learning. They adapted. Every move was calculated. Every sacrifice intentional. One small frigate drew enemy fire away from the ghost ship. Another deployed an AI decoy that disrupted alien coordination. Humans weren't stronger. They weren't faster. But they were unpredictable. They were human. And then the ghost ship spoke, not in words, but through patterns, pulses, and subtle gravitational fluctuations. Humans recognized a map forming inside their neural link to the ship. A path, a strategy, a secret that could change the outcome of this engagement. Commander Thorne's voice carried across the bridge. "We don't just survive this. We turn it to our advantage." Meanwhile, alien scouts scrambled, their confidence shaken. Every sensor reading. Every tactical analysis failed. The humans were moving in ways no AI could predict, using a combination of strategy, intuition, and raw emotion. Every alien attack was countered, not by brute force, but by cunning, sacrifice, and unity. Viewer engagement line. If this part gave you chills, smash that like button and comment. HFY. Humans aren't just survivors, we're warriors. As the battle raged, it became clear this was no ordinary ghost ship. It wasn't just carrying humans from the past. It carried knowledge, tactics, and a willpower far beyond any conventional fleet. It was a living monument to the underestimated spirit of humanity. And yet, even in victory, the humans felt a chill. One alien command ship, massive and heavily armed, emerged on the edge of the sector. It wasn't alone. Reinforcements were on the way. The balance of power was about to tip again. But for now, humans had won a small but crucial victory. The alien scouts retreated, confused and frightened. The ghost ship pulsed with a soft glow, almost like it was communicating pride or warning. And then the unthinkable happened. A distress signal came from a human colony near the edge of the system. The ghost ship altered its course instantly. Human ships followed, and for the first time, they saw the magnitude of what they were dealing with. Alien fleets were already moving, vast and prepared to crush any resistance. And in that instant, as human fleets raced to protect their colonies, a new, shocking message appeared across all communication channels. "You are not ready, but we will guide you. Humanity's greatest test begins now." The galaxy was no longer a place of predictable dominance. Humans had arrived, not as prey, but as a force that could change the rules entirely. In the next part, we'll uncover the truth about the ghost ship, its long-lost human passengers, and the secrets that could turn this war in humanity's favor. The ghost ship's hull glimmered as it slowed near the outer human colonies. Commander Thorne watched from the bridge, his eyes scanning every sensor, every pulse of energy. There was a tension in the air that no weapon could break, an understanding that something ancient, something powerful, was about to reveal itself. Then the truth became undeniable. The ghost ship wasn't just carrying remnants of humanity from 30,000 years ago. It was carrying humans who had evolved, adapted to survive in the harshest environments, altered by time and technology in ways no alien intelligence could anticipate. Their biology, their minds, their very instincts had shifted. They were stronger, faster, smarter, not in ways the aliens measured, but in ways that made them unpredictable and unstoppable. A ripple of shock ran through the human command center. Scientists, strategists, even the youngest cadets realized the magnitude. Humanity's long-lost past was not a weakness. It was a weapon, Dr. Elena Voss whispered, almost in awe. They've been learning all this time. They've been waiting, watching, and now they're ready. Meanwhile, alien fleets converged. They sensed something foreign in the system, something beyond their understanding. Their AI tried to calculate the threat, but every formula failed. Every prediction was wrong. Humanity was no longer a species to be measured. Humanity was a force of chaos, strategy, and willpower. And then the ghost ship acted. Without orders, it deployed a fleet of smaller crafts, autonomous vessels capable of performing complex maneuvers, tactical strikes, and reconnaissance, all perfectly synchronized with human fleets. It was as if the ship itself was guiding humanity, teaching them, preparing them for the coming storm. Commander Thorne clenched his fists. They're not just here, they're leading us. Every move we make now, every choice, can turn the tide. We're not just surviving anymore, we're evolving. The first encounter with the alien vanguard confirmed it. The aliens attacked with precision, expecting humans to retreat, to panic. But the humans didn't. A small strike team, guided by the ghost ship, intercepted a fleet of alien scouts. Using maneuvers that defied conventional physics, they neutralized the threat without a single human casualty. Not by superior firepower, but by ingenuity, coordination, and emotional intuition. The things the aliens could never replicate. And then a message pulsed through all human networks. Not words, not symbols. A vision, a memory. The ghost ship was showing them their potential. The future humans could achieve if they embraced their unity, their courage, their unpredictability. This is beyond anything we imagined, said Dr. Voss, tears glinting in her eyes. These humans from the past, they are teaching us to become something more. The aliens, sensing the shift, prepared for a massive counterstrike. Their ships moved into formation, weapons primed, confident that humanity would crumble under overwhelming force. But they didn't understand one key truth. Humanity doesn't fight like any other species. Humans adapt. Humans sacrifice. Humans think with heart, mind, and willpower simultaneously. Viewer engagement line. If you're amazed by humanity's secret strength, hit like now and comment HFY. Show the galaxy we are unstoppable. And then came the most shocking revelation yet. The ghost ship opened a central hatch, revealing dozens of humans. Ancient humans, evolved humans, survivors of 30,000 years. Their eyes glowed with intelligence, curiosity, and determination. They were the bridge between the forgotten past and the future of the Terran Alliance. They didn't speak at first. They simply moved with precision, guiding human ships, recalibrating defenses, and subtly countering alien maneuvers. Every human present realized the truth. The ghost ship itself was alive, and its passengers were its consciousness, its strategy, its soul. And then the warning came. A massive alien fleet approached faster than anyone expected. Thousands of ships, heavily armed, descending on the colonies. Humanity's first test was about to become a battle of survival, strategy, and sheer will. As the alien armada closed in, Commander Thorne looked at the ghost ship and whispered, "They underestimated us, but now it's our turn. Humanity will not just survive. Humanity will win." The galaxy was about to witness the true power of human ingenuity and unity. And what happened next would forever change how every species in the stars perceive humanity. In the next part, we'll witness the beginning of full-scale galactic war, humans striking against alien fleets with strategy and sacrifice, and the first signs that the underdog might become the galaxy's greatest force. The galaxy exploded into chaos. Alien armadas moved like shadows across the stars, fleets numbering in the thousands, weapons blazing with lethal precision. Their confidence was absolute. After all, for 30,000 years, no human had ever dared challenge the galaxy's dominant powers. But humans were not like any other species. From a command bridge of intrepid dawn, Commander Eric Thorne surveyed the battlefield. "They think they've seen everything," he said, voice low, steady, electric with determination. They've never faced humans in a war we choose to fight on our terms. The first strike began not with massive explosions, but with strategy. Human scout ships, guided by the ghost ship's ancient intelligence, darted between alien vessels like phantoms, disrupting communications, jamming weapons, and creating chaos and formations that aliens had deemed flawless. And then came the first explosion. One alien flagship, overconfident and heavily armed, blinked and vanished. No debris, no signal. Sensors only recorded a pulse of energy so precise it seemed intentional. Humanity watched, hearts pounding. The ghost ship wasn't just guiding them, it was fighting with them, and humans adapted faster than anyone could predict. AI drones hacked alien targeting systems mid-battle, flipping advanced weapons against their owners. Small frigates performed daring maneuvers, drawing fire and protecting civilians on nearby colonies. Pilots risked everything, trusting instinct, training, and each other. Every moment of fear became a lesson. Every risk became a weapon. Every human alive understood the stakes. Survival wasn't enough. They had to outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast. Viewer engagement line. If humanity's courage gives you chills, hit like and comment HFY. Stand with a species that refuses to be underestimated. The ghost ship pulsed with new intensity, as if acknowledging humanity's first victories. Its ancient systems unlocked new tactical patterns, guiding human fleets into positions alien minds could not comprehend. And then the aliens struck back, full force. Their superior numbers and weapons created firestorms that shredded the outer human defenses. Entire colonies were at risk. For a moment, the weight of the galaxy pressed on humanity's shoulders. But humans did not falter. Commander Thorne issued orders that seemed reckless to anyone else. Split forces, lure the enemy into traps, and sacrifice small units to save larger fleets. Ships maneuvered in complex patterns, relying on intuition, communication, and improvisation. The aliens, expecting blind obedience, were thrown off entirely. Explosions lit up the void. Lasers tore through starfields. But humanity advanced not with brute force, but with intelligence, emotion, and the unyielding will to survive. And in the center of the battle, the ghost ship revealed its secret weapon, a series of energy conduits capable of projecting advanced shields and deploying autonomous drones that combine AI precision with human ingenuity. Every strike was calculated to maximize impact while minimizing loss. The alien commanders panicked. Every assumption they had made about humanity, weak, predictable, irrelevant, was shattered in the span of minutes. And then came the pivotal moment. A massive alien command vessel, the size of a small moon, appeared in the sector. It was a crown jewel of their fleet, nearly unstoppable, bristling with weapons. Every human ship paused for a heartbeat. The alien superweapon moved to annihilate the human fleets in one strike. But humans were ready. Using a combination of ghost ship tactics, AI deception, and sheer human cunning, they executed a maneuver no alien could predict. Multiple small human ships lured the superweapon into a trap, while the ghost ship and its evolved passengers prepared the ultimate counterstrike. And as the first human ships engaged, a massive energy pulse erupted from the ghost ship, immobilizing the alien flagship for a crucial few moments. The difference between destruction and survival. As the alien superweapon faltered, Commander Thorne leaned forward, eyes blazing. This is it. This is what humanity was born for. They think they can destroy us. But they don't understand humans. They've never faced humans like this. The galaxy had just witnessed the beginning of humanity's revenge, resilience, and rise. And yet, even in victory, Thorne knew the greatest challenges were yet to come. In the next part, we'll uncover humanity's hidden edge, ancient human technology that even aliens cannot comprehend, and how this knowledge could turn the tide of war completely. The battlefield was chaos incarnate. Explosions lit the void. Alien fleets, once confident and untouchable, now faltered under tactics they could not predict. And above it all, the ghost ship hovered, an ancient sentinel guiding humanity's next move. But the humans knew this was only the beginning. Inside the ghost ship's core, energy flowed like veins of living light. The evolved humans, descendants of the lost civilizations from 30,000 years ago, activated a hidden system, a network of ancient technology so advanced, so adaptable, that even the aliens could not detect it. Dr. Elena Voss stared at the readings, disbelief etched into her face. It's learning. It's evolving. Every maneuver we make, it adapts in real time, and so do we. Humans realize their true advantage: unpredictability. Aliens relied on algorithms, patterns, probabilities. Humans relied on intuition, emotion, and raw willpower. And now, with the ghost ship amplifying both mind and machine, the balance of power began to shift. Smaller human fleets, previously cornered, began turning the tide. Ships coordinated in patterns no alien AI could anticipate. Decoys, feints, and improvised strategies struck at weak points the aliens didn't even know existed. And then humanity's most shocking move. They deployed a series of ghost ship-powered drones, small autonomous vessels that could mimic alien ships perfectly. These drones didn't just fight. They confused, misled, and terrified the enemy. The aliens, for the first time, hesitated. They had encountered strategy. They had encountered sacrifice. But they had never encountered a species that combined logic, emotion, and audacity in perfect harmony. Viewer engagement line. If this part is giving you chills, hit like and comment. HFY. Humans are rewriting the rules of war. The evolved humans guided every maneuver. Ships split, regrouped, and struck in ways that seemed chaotic, but every move was precise, every risk calculated. Humans weren't just fighting for survival. They were teaching the galaxy a new form of warfare. And then came the moment of revelation. The ghost ship revealed a hidden feature, ancient human technology capable of adapting mid-battle, analyzing alien weapon systems, and reprogramming them against their owners. Entire alien fleets were disrupted, their communications scrambled, their attacks misdirected. Commander Eric Thorne couldn't hide the grin on his face. They think they're superior. They think they can outgun us. They don't know humans. And now, they're about to find out why you never underestimate the species that never gave up. Yet, even as the humans gained the upper hand, the aliens were learning. They began deploying their own countermeasures, sending advanced AI fleets designed to outthink human unpredictability. The battle teetered on the edge of annihilation. Every move, every decision could tip the balance. And then, something unexpected happened. A massive alien AI, one of the oldest and most intelligent in the galaxy, attempted to communicate directly with humanity, not to negotiate, not to surrender, but to warn them. The message was cryptic. You are evolving faster than we anticipated, but power comes at a cost. Do not let it destroy you. Commander Thorne's eyes narrowed. They fear us now, and that fear is exactly what we need. As human and alien fleets paused for the first time in hours, the ghost ship pulsed, a signal that seemed almost alive, almost human. It was preparing humanity for the decisive strike, the moment when underdogs would no longer hide, but challenge the galaxy's greatest powers head-on. The next part will reveal how humans turn fear into strategy, exploiting alien arrogance, and begin the final phases of a battle that will redefine the fate of the stars. The galaxy held its breath. Alien fleets, once confident, now moved like a cornered predator, calculating, aggressive, and terrified of unpredictability. Every maneuver humans had made, every tactic, every sacrifice, had shattered their assumptions. The species they had dismissed for millennia was now a force they could not understand. Commander Eric Thorne stood on the bridge of Intrepid Dawn, his gaze fixed on the endless void. They think they've won because they outnumber us, because they outgun us, but they've never faced humans like this. And they never will. The ghost ship pulsed, its ancient energy guiding human fleets like a master conductor. Ships split and regrouped in patterns no alien AI could anticipate. Smaller vessels acted as decoys, leading alien squadrons into traps, while drones and scouts disabled weapons and communications. Every move was audacious. Every risk calculated. Every human heart and mind aligned. Aliens began to panic. They had encountered war, strategy, and logic, but never emotion as a weapon. Every human ship displayed ingenuity, courage, and unpredictability. Even their mistakes were traps. And then humanity struck. With coordinated precision, human fleets used ghost ship technology to create energy distortions, fields that disrupted alien shields and misdirected targeting systems. Entire alien squadrons were immobilized, their own weapons turned against them. The tide of war shifted. Viewer engagement line. If you're amazed by humanity's cleverness, smash that like button and comment, HFY. Show the galaxy who we really are. Meanwhile, evolved humans from the ghost ship coordinated strikes with uncanny intuition. Their movements were not just tactical, they were instinctual. Every sacrifice, every maneuver seemed impossible, yet it worked. Aliens had never seen combat like this. They had never fought a species that combined intelligence, emotion, and willpower so seamlessly. And then came the pivotal moment. A massive alien command fleet, the pride of their armada, advanced toward a human colony, intent on total annihilation. For any other species, this would have been hopeless. For humans, it was an opportunity. Commander Thorne smiled. They think they can intimidate us. They think they can destroy our people. They've never fought humans under pressure like this. It's time to show them why we survive. Human fleets executed a daring maneuver. Using decoys and ghost ship power drones, they lured the alien command fleet into a deadly trap. Mines, energy pulses, and coordinated strikes struck simultaneously from 3 angles. The alien flagship staggered. Confusion spread through its formation. Aliens tried to recover, but humans were faster, smarter, and far more unpredictable. Every miscalculation on their part was immediately exploited. Their arrogance, centuries in the making, was crumbling before the unyielding force of human ingenuity. And then, the ghost ship itself unleashed a burst of energy, disabling the alien flagship's weapons long enough for humans to deliver a decisive blow. It wasn't just technology. It was human strategy amplified by centuries of evolution, sacrifice, and intelligence. As the alien flagship faltered, Thorne turned to his crew. "We've broken their lines, but the war is not over. They will strike back harder than ever. And when they do, humanity will be ready." The galaxy was no longer a place where humans were underestimated. Humans had turned fear, arrogance, and alien superiority into their advantage. They had proven that the heart, mind, and will of humanity could outmaneuver even the most advanced civilizations. In the next part, we'll witness the final decisive strategies, the ultimate battle moves, and how humanity begins to cement its legacy across the stars. The galaxy was burning. Alien fleets, once proud and unstoppable, now faltered under the relentless ingenuity of humans. Their weapons, their numbers, their technology, all had been turned against them, twisted by human creativity and willpower. Every prediction, every calculation, every assumption had failed. Commander Eric Thorne stood on the bridge of intrepid dawn, gazing at the stars. For 30,000 years, humans had been silent, underestimated, forgotten. And now, they were shaping the fate of the galaxy itself. The ghost ship hovered at the center of the battlefield, its lights pulsing like a heartbeat. From its hull emerged evolved humans, descendants of the lost civilizations. They moved with precision, coordinating fleets, deploying advanced drones, and guiding human ships through impossible maneuvers. The aliens had never seen anything like it. Every strategy they deployed was countered, every weapon misdirected. Their arrogance, built over millennia, shattered before species they had dismissed as inconsequential. And then came the final strike. Using a combination of ghost ship technology, AI coordination, and raw human audacity, human fleets launched a synchronized assault on the alien command flagship. Energy pulses, drone swarms, and tactical maneuvers struck simultaneously from multiple directions. The alien flagship staggered, its shields failing, its weapons turned inward. Commander Thorne's voice carried across the fleet. "This is what humans do. We adapt, we fight, we survive. And we win. The flagship exploded in a blinding burst of light. Alien fleets scattered in panic, their command structures collapsing. Humanity had done the impossible, not by matching strength with strength, but by outthinking, outmaneuvering, and outlasting. If humanity's victory gives you chills, hit like, share, and comment HFY. Show the galaxy what humans are truly capable of. But victory came at a cost. Many human ships were lost. Brave pilots and soldiers had sacrificed everything. Yet, every loss became a testament to humanity's courage and unity. The galaxy now knew a truth no alien could forget. Humans were not to be underestimated. The ghost ship, having delivered humanity to the edge of its potential, began to drift away into the unknown, its mission complete. Its passengers had ensured that humans were no longer prey. They were a force. Commander Thorne looked at the stars, eyes burning with determination. We survived. We adapted. We evolved. And the galaxy will never forget who we are. The message was clear. Humanity had proven that intelligence, emotion, unity, and willpower could overcome even the most advanced foes. That centuries of silence were not weakness, but preparation. That the underestimated could rise to claim victory. And across the galaxy, species who had once dismissed humans now whispered a single, fearful word. HFY. The ghost ship disappeared into the void, leaving humanity stronger, wiser, and united. But its legacy remained. A lesson to the galaxy: never underestimate the heart, mind, and will of humanity. Final emotional engagement line: stand with humanity. Never underestimate us. Like, subscribe, share, and be part of the story that proves humans always rise. And as the stars shimmered over the battle-worn fleets, one truth echoed across the cosmos. For 30,000 years, humanity stayed silent. And now, the galaxy would never silence them again. The end.